FSN's coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs continues, where the Penguins and Flyers are scoreless after one period of play. You know, it's never too early to look ahead. Of course, next season will be the last season at Mellon Arena, and once it's gone for good, unless you're Bob Rathke, who can go back in time thanks to a little photography. Bob Rathke is trying to capture the moment. It's his first look at the new home of the Penguins, but it's the second time he has put their home on film.
My old saying was, take a picture before it's gone.
Rathke, who grew up in Pittsburgh but now lives in Chicago, began snapping photos of the Civic Arena during its early stages in 1960 at the age of 19. And his saying was the last thing on his mind.
Never thought that almost 40 or 50 years later there'd be an interest in them because that arena is going to go away. You thought it was here forever.
The Pittsburgh Hornets provided Bob with his first photo op where access was simple, but not exactly safe.
I even have a picture. It was of my grandfather. We went to the first Hornets game, and at the end of the game we went on when the Zamboni was out there, and we're in the first row, and you can see the seats behind the boards. No glass. There was no glass in that center area opposite the players' benches.
Player interaction with fans along the boards gave them a good look at their heroes, though snapping photos was still a challenge.
None of the players wore helmets. There was only one player, Warren Godfrey, that had a helmet, kind of a bicycle helmet. He was a defenseman. I think he had a concussion. It was like a leather ring around his head. There were no hanging lights. The only lights were what I called the boxing lights around the scoreboard at center ice. And you got down to the goals, and it was a little bit dark. I mean, I don't know how the goalies did it.
Almost 50 years of history will soon be gone. And while Bob's pictures will always provide a look back, he has already taken a step towards the future. Have you already snapped a picture?
I've probably snapped 25 already.
My thanks to Bob for allowing us to look back, but now it's time to look ahead to the second period and breaking this scoreless tie. Bobby and Staggy when we return on FSN.